Hey there and welcome back. If you're here, I'm assuming that you watched our previous video. If you haven't, we'll link it up here somewhere, and that working online is something that you may be interested in. Now, just to recap, on our previous video, we said all that you need to work online would be a computer, an internet connection, and some time. So, I've got my cup of coffee ready, we've got some time set aside, I'm in front of my computer, we've got our internet connection on, so what do we do now? That's what we're going to explain today, and just to give you a small idea of what it is that you can do online, where the market is, and where we're going with this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to assume from here on out that everybody has the very basic of computer literacy. I'm assuming you know how to turn on a computer and get Google on the screen, and we can go from there with that. So before we start, what is it that you need to get ready? First thing you're going to need is a picture of yourself. Something where you look nice and professional, something presentable, because what we're going to be doing is taking that picture accompanied with your CV that you have currently and that we're going to start expanding on now, and that is what we're going to use to start opening profiles for you online. Okay, so get your CV ready. This is your homework for the day, is get your CV ready, get a picture of yourself ready, and hop on over to Google. From here on out, we're going to be using a screen recording of my computer so that I can show you guys exactly where I'm going, what it is I'm doing, and what is available out there. So the first site that we're going to be looking at today is Fiverr. So how do I get to Fiverr? What is it that I need to do? Here we go. So the first thing that I'm assuming your computer is on and you have a screen that looks approximately like mine. You'll see that I have different Chrome profiles going because I have different accounts and different things I use them for. But for now, we're going into Google Chrome, opening up our Google browser. Those are all my accounts, and we will be using BBG Productions for this entire thing, because I want to use something that doesn't have a profile set up so that we can go through the process step by step. Okay, so we open up our Google browser. There you'll see a Gmail account. All of us have a Gmail account or some form of an email account at the moment that we use. If not, make sure that you open one where you can receive emails and where you can communicate both with the website and with your clients. Okay, so there we type in Fiverr. And we say go, and we go over to Fiverr's website, skip the ad, I don't go into those, and we go down and into Fiverr's website. And Fiverr's loading, and as you can see there, it is a freelance service website. So what we're going to be doing on here is taking your picture, your CV, and loading it up here and selling your services as a professional freelancer. So it doesn't matter what it is that you do, there's a service for it on Fiverr. We're not going to be creating an account today. Today I want to give you an overview of Fiverr, what the services on the site are, and what is available to you out there, what it is that you can start doing on this site. The reason I'm starting out with Fiverr is because it's the easiest place to get into, the easiest place to start really practicing working online and getting a feel for the water, as you may say, because this is a place where you can start out by offering your service for $5. So that is what you will be paid in. Now, of course, you don't have to sell your services for $5. There are people that sell their services for thousands of dollars, but this is a really good place to start. So if we go into Fiverr and we look at the services they have available, you'll see that they have these topics that they have up that you can go pick, and this is basically the main topic that will go down into different ones. So for example, logo design goes into minimalist design, 3D design, cartoon design, signature design, hand-drawn designs, vintage designs. And for all of these, don't listen to the words once again, there's nothing, it'll keep asking us to join, we're going to do that soon. There is none of these that you can't find a website for, a web page for, an app for, that can't help you to do these things. So if you are an artist of any kind, whether it's online, whether it's on paper, or whether you have these brilliant ideas in your head and you've never tried it, might be something to look at now. So if we scroll down, what you'll see is these examples that we have up here are people that are selling their services on Fiverr. So for example, if we look at Logo Flow, who's a level 2 seller, he will design 3 modern minimalist logo design. So we should look at grammar for that one. And then we go into his, and you see there it says what he will do for you, that he is a level 2 seller, that he has sold 33,000 orders. That means 33,000 people have actually ordered from this guy. There you go, you see for $10 US. Those are the services he offers. And if you continue over there, you are buying his product, which is an online service, which could have been you, because you could be a logo designer. You could find a passion in it. You could do a course online for logo designing. You could be the person selling your logos online next. Now, as you'll see here, these are the different types of services offered on this website. We can go over to voiceovers, which is what I do specifically. And I want to show you guys this because I don't want you to get disheartened when you see the numbers of people you're competing against. I want to show you how many people I specifically am competing against. So if you look at all these voiceover services that are over here, you can pick the language you want, and specifically Afrikaans isn't in there, but Afrikaans is one of my most viewed impressions. Now, impression, for those of you that don't know, means every time it comes on the screen or someone searches it. So that's when your picture basically scrolls through, and Afrikaans gets a lot of views at this stage. So there you can pick the language you want. Over here, you'll see there are 29,856 people offering this service online or on Fiverr alone. So those are the amounts of people, male and female, that I'm competing against. Okay, so let's go back and look at other types of services offered on the site. We have social media, video explainers, and don't let these headings fool you. Many of these services sound very complicated and very, very intricate, but many of them are things that you can either do or learn to do if you really want to. So let's go into social media marketing. So social media management, that would be a person who basically takes over your social media presence. They do your postings for you. They check up your comments. They reply to them. They manage them. They manage what you're doing on Twitter, what you're doing on Instagram. And those are people that run these accounts for you. You can either pay someone to do it, or you can learn to do it and be that person for other people. We have organic social promotion, where you promote people's products or services. We have profile setups and integration, social content, consultation and audience research. There are so many sub-niches that you could be a part of and that you could be taking part in. Okay, so we've gone back to the main page of Fiverr, and I want to show you guys quickly, just so you don't get disheartened, how many people I'm actually competing with on the market at the moment, so that you know that I'm still getting work, so the chances are good you will. And this is only one of many sites that I work on. So I've gone into voiceovers. Let's select an English voiceover and a gender. Then we go to female. And it will show you how many females offer the same service that I do. As soon as my computer decides to work with us. Female, 6,571 services available. These are all people that work on this website actively. Let's look at this one. Red Horrocks, top rated seller. I will record a quality voiceover, British or American female accent. It says here she's rated, or she has 5-star reviews, and her prices start at $10 US. Also, if you check over here, it says 1K plus. That means that she has had more than 1,000 orders placed on this specific gig or portfolio, if you would. They call it gigs on this one. She has delivered 27,286 orders in this one, and she has 42 orders in her queue. She is a top-rated seller. Over here, she has examples of what she can do, and she has different audios that you can listen to. She has photos up that shows she's a real person, because believe it or not, AI voices are a real thing. So there are different pictures, not just 1 or 2 pictures that she's using. And over here, she explains to you exactly what it is that she does, how she does it. And over here is a short snippet of her profile. So that is how it works and what it looks like on Fiverr. Now you might be wondering, okay, but are those the only services offered on Fiverr? Oh, no. If you search make food, you would think, no, there's no way. Yes, there are people that get paid to make videos of food, to take pictures of food, to design packages for food, to design menus for food, to design recipes, to design safety briefs, to design flyers for food, to make actual videos of food and post it. How many of you love cooking? Is that something you'd be interested in doing and selling as a service? The different prices on here, the different price points, the different ads, you can go and have a look at all of them. And don't be shy to search anything on Fiverr to see if there are different services in your niche and something different you could be looking at doing. Okay, so we've done the basics on Fiverr. You get the idea of where we want to go with this, what's available out there. There are different websites like this. Now what we're going to do after this one, I will go and make another video to show you guys how Upwork works roughly, and then we're going to start setting them apart and setting up profiles one by one and showing you guys exactly what it is that you need to do step by step to get your profile started. Remember what you need to be ready. Get your CV ready, get your photos ready, and if you have samples, why not get some samples ready? It could only be to your advantage. If you have any questions or comments, if you think this may not work for you or what you do may not be available online, I want to challenge you guys, send me what you do. Give me your employment and let's see if there's a way that we can find a way for you to earn money online as well, especially here, locally in Namibia.